Each individual's worth or true value is not based on our material possessions, the things we own, like houses, cars, clothes, shoes, or even bank accounts, stocks, and other investments. Real value is what we contribute to our society or the world in general, and in our community in particular. And it is measured by what we produce in terms of product or service by using our skills in a given amount of time in exchange for money. Hi, my name is Rowena. Welcome to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to share with you intellectual goals, which is the third category I discussed in my book New Year's Goals. So why does a restaurant server gets paid $20 per hour while a lawyer gets $200 to $500 an hour? Why does someone who prepares coffee like a barista gets paid less than the one who manages or supervises these baristas? This is because the higher your skills are, which usually comes from the skills you have acquired and developed through education and experience, the higher your pay scale is. In the previous video where I shared about financial goals, the most critical goal or metric is income, increasing your income or multiplying your income. Because you cannot save without an income, you have nothing to invest without an income, and you cannot pay your bills without an income. Or even with very low income, if your income stays the same while your cost of living expenses increases disproportionately, you will not be able to catch up, eventually leading you to drown in debt, piles of debts. So it is important to make sure that money that is coming in is much greater than what's going out. In other words, your earnings should significantly exceed your spending. So, how do you expand your knowledge, skills, and abilities to have more opportunities to increase or multiply your income? Here are some examples you can explore to become more competent or better. So on your screen, you can see the intellectual goals or action plan that I've suggested in my book. These are generic actions like learn something new. If you put specifics, then it becomes a goal. Learn something new, like what skill you want to learn. You want to learn how to sing, dance, play the piano, learn how to code, learn AI, learn a new language like maybe Chinese, Japanese, Hebrew, Russian, German, French in a specific period of time, like maybe 6 months, level one, or something like that. Just put specifics and it becomes a goal because you target that goal and you know when it's supposed to end or you're supposed to complete that goal. Start a new venture like a business, or maybe just start trying to sell something. Learn how to make a website and ask friends or ask small businesses if you can make their websites. Try to sell this service or start a new project. Just something that you haven't done before will help expand your skills by rewiring your brain because you do research before you're doing this. You learn more about it. Next is meet more people and make new friends. To make it a goal, say meet 5 people per week or make 5 new friends this year. Because we learn also from other people's experience and also from their knowledge and more so from their networks. Next is visit a different place you haven't been to before, or maybe relocate. This is a drastic change, but you will adjust as you adjust the culture of that new place. You will be able to learn more things from other people and from their culture. Next is volunteer. Serve your community. You will develop more empathy as you understand what people are going through. Try different style of hair, clothes, or maybe makeup if you wear makeup. or just try something different. If you don't know how to drive a car, or you want to learn how to snowboard, how to surf, or try a different style of car, just try something different. If you have a very different personality, like maybe you're an introvert, try something different. Try going to a new place, maybe try a new restaurant, just something different, not just appearance, but behavior. Next is change your job or career. This is also a drastic change because it will entirely direct you to a new path. And this will really rewire your brain. You will learn more, but you will stretch your skills, make it higher, elevate to a new level of skills. And of course, read more to learn more. Don't just limit yourself to your area of expertise. Find something else to learn. If, like me, you've been learning or reading about business books, management books, try something like science or maybe operations, manufacturing, just other topics. The more you learn, the more you expand your brain, the more you rewire your brain, the more you adjust to something different, a different situation. So that's why I think God allows us to experience some kind of challenge or struggle because this is how we grow. So, intellectual goals deal with skills development. I discuss more of these goals and action plan in my book, New Year's Goals, which is still available on Amazon.com, where I mentioned biblical references to show that growth and personal development is not just a secular teaching or principle. The Bible already mentioned it early on in the book of Genesis, where God commanded man to be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion. Every human being was designed to live up to its fullest potential, which the Bible calls fruitfulness. In John 15:8, Jesus said that God the Father is glorified if we bear much fruit, not just one fruit or many fruits. It means reaching our maximum potential, and we are limited only by our imagination. Why not try how far we can go while we still have time? Let's surrender to the Holy Spirit's guidance and trust that He is leading us to what God our Father has ultimately planned for us that will manifest His glory through us. I've discussed 9 categories of goals in my book, New Year's Goals, and intellectual goals are only the third one. To find out more, get a copy of my book and keep watching my next videos. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. God bless, and bye for now.